Hi, my name is Jeremy Vance Suarez. I am 22 years old, and today's date is Tuesday, August 10th, 2020. I have, as I check my phone, 862 followers. My most liked photo was last year at my last culture shock at SUNY Purchase College, in which my caption is simply just hire me, #model. It has 214 likes. My connection to Blackwolves goes all the way back to high school when I met Logan and Jacob. After working with them a little bit on some student-directed plays, I ended up joining their group, going on to make more art. Being free to express yourself. Before joining Black Wolves, I felt like I didn't really know the extent of my talent. And working alongside Black Wolves, I feel like not only have I been able to discover new talents, but also further develop the ones that I already have. So to me, Black Wolves definitely represents community, it represents growth, it represents the courage to tell the stories that I personally want to tell. I gotta say, taking it way back, working on Reasons to Be Pretty in my senior year of high school. It was the first time where I felt like where I really had a substantial behind the scenes role on a theatrical play, being both the assistant director and lighting designer / lightboard op. It was a lot of responsibility. High school Jeremy didn't know that he could take it, but high school Logan knew that he could take it. And just working alongside all those awesome people and being able to see art come alive from birth to death, it was an awesome experience, and it really got me into not only making theater, making film, and making music as well. Directing The Actor's Nightmare in my senior year of college. So we go from one senior year to another. Just because it was just such a fantastic experience from start to end. Everyone worked together so well. The term family in theater is overused a lot, but we really worked as if we were just one unit, and we were open with each other, we were communicative with each other. There wasn't any back and forth or harsh feelings or anything like that. It was just such a pure experience in which I finally got to take control of an entire body of work, and it really it opened my eyes to the power that theater can have, not only on an audience member but working on it yourself. It could be cathartic, it could be therapeutic, and just being able to see all my actors and months of hard work be put on stage, and just seeing my actors just having fun. There's a lot of important things, especially now, right now. But I think, and this might sound very millennial of me, I think my most important thing right now is my phone, because I get to stay in contact with those that I love. I get to reconnect with those who I haven't spoken to in a while, and a simple "How are you doing?" conversation can really go such a long way for both parties. Honestly, I get to stay connected with my friends and my family in a time where it's a lot about isolation and making sure you yourself are safe. I get to make sure everyone else is safe. I get to secondhand join in the fun. I get to escape from the overwhelming feelings of our current state of the world. And on that same coin, on the other side of that coin, I get to stay informed on things that I would have no idea of what's going on. Favorite movie, I have to say, and I have a huge poster of it in my room, is Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. It's such an ambitious, overarching tale of space and finding habitable worlds, but at its core, it's about love. It's about the connection between father and daughter, between on and separately, as we see with another character, just lover, and how, to quote the movie, love is the one thing that can transcend space and time. You know, I love someone who isn't on Earth anymore. What's the meaning of that? What's the purpose of that? For a film that's all about space and finding somewhere far away from Earth, it's a very earthly story, and it's a very human story at its core. I feel like that changes day to day, you know? I'm feeling a very purple right now, like a black light purple, trying to bring out the brightness of other colors, having this, like, kind of, like, otherworldly glow to it. Who doesn't, you know? Like, I'm a director, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer. I make my own art in this room here from scratch. Hell yeah, I feel pressure. I feel like it's mostly for myself because I don't want to just make art and then, you know, go to sleep. I want to be able to make art that has an effect on people, positive effect on people, and also be able to tell my story from my point of view. And because of that, I feel very pressured by myself to make sure that I tell that story right, to make sure that the right message is getting across, to make sure, you know, like, this little piano key is the same, has the same amount of force as this other piano key. Yeah, I feel pressure all the time. I think unresponsiveness, acting like you don't care. There's, like, the trope that it's like, oh yeah, all the cool kids act like they don't care, but I don't think not caring is cool. Like, you know, like, if you care about something, you should care about something. We're humans. We all care about something. So to come on to a set or to step onto the studio and just kind of act like you don't care about anything, that bugs me. Me knowing that you care about something means that I know you're passionate about something. It shows off vulnerability, and, you know, that's the only way we can truly connect as humans, is, you know, being a little vulnerable with each other. I feel like this question is kind of tainted with the current pandemic that's going on, because I would say go out and do more while you have the chance. No, I think pandemic or not, it's just don't be afraid. It's very general advice. It could mean anything. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to go to a new place. Don't be afraid to make a new friend. Don't be afraid, because fear is a wall that really blocks us off from what we truly want in life. One time I did get to share a stage, very briefly, with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga when they were doing their promotional tour for Cheek to Cheek. I didn't get to meet them. I didn't really get to say anything to them, but I got to share a stage with them, and being able to look over the small Lincoln Center Theater changed my life. And, you know, every now and then reinvigorates my passion for the arts. I'd probably say James Blake. He's an electronic producer, musician, singer, and just his production has always just really stood out and resonated with me, where it's kind of off kilter, a little disharmonic, but it comes together in this beautiful, very emotional way. So I'd totally love to work alongside him one day. That might be the same answer. Yeah, I'm gonna say James Blake again. The reason he's my favorite artist is just because I've been with him from his early career. Being able to see artistic growth as a fan, as a fellow artist, is just incredible. His growth in production, his growth in songwriting, his growth in his own voice, his growth on his social media presence, where he's much more vocal about current activism that I myself am passionate about. It's mainly the growth for me, just seeing where he's been and where he is now. It's so uplifting for me. Don't give up. Why give up? What are the benefits of giving up? you block yourself from your dreams? No, hell no. We're only on this earth for a limited amount of time, and we don't know when that time will be up. So, no, don't fucking give up. Like, chase your dreams no matter how crazy they are, because at the end of the day, you should do what makes you happy. Not what makes anyone else happy. It's about what makes you happy. If you're happy, other people will be happy. Diversity. More black artists on and off screen. More people of color on and off screen. People that look like me. People that have a background like me. More children of immigrants. More LGBTQ plus writers and actors and producers and casting agents. I want to see more diversity in every single aspect of the arts world. I definitely use Twitter the most because honestly it's where I get a lot of my news. It's where I see what's trending. It's where I make sure my friends are okay. And it's where I go to laugh. Overthinking. I feel like that's something that I've always struggled with, but especially now that I'm home, alone with my thoughts a lot, it could get a lot sometimes. And just, calming my mind, being able to remain in the present. Yeah. I feel like I'd get my parents a new house. After that, get my dad a car and myself a car. And then after that, I would start donating it to LGBTQ plus charities around the country. Trevor Project, Okra Project, House of Gigi, to name a few. Give back to my community. Yeah. Thanks for watching the interview. I'm Jeremy Vance Suarez. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at SoyNB. That's SOYNB. You can also find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, wherever you stream music. Neon Burgundy. One word. Be free, Neon Burgundy. Thanks, y'all.